Gibson time. A couple of very fast teams in this tag action match. The Unmasked Nightmares, Ken Wayne starting out with Danny Davis as partner, going against the Double R's, the Rock and Roll Express, Rick Morton and Robert Gibson. Jerry Calhoun, the referee. Midsouth Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee. Lance Russell and Randy Hales right at ringside. And this ought to be a dandy. Two very fast teams. Rick and Robert have got the size advantage. Whoa! Wayne spearing with that right hand. He was going to take Rick out of action right away. But Morton, too quick, went down underneath him, and Ken Wayne was swinging at nothing but air. We're in the opening minute of a one-fall, 15-minute time limit bout. There's a tag on Robert. Rick whips Wayne in. Aha! And he catches Robert with that foot. Robert was going over for a backdrop after Rick had popped him in on that whip. And here's a little help from Rick on his partner, Robert. Ken Wayne. He was signaling to Danny, but they couldn't pull it off the way the Rock and Roll Express did. And the Nightmares. Whoa! And Robert, a big long drop kick. Look at this. Robert right in behind with a second monkey flip. And the Rock and Roll Express really going to town on the Nightmares. Jimmy Hart pulling his hair at ringside. Davis out on the floor. Ken Wayne out on the floor. Referee giving a little sermon to Rick and Robert about their double teaming. I figured the only thing they did was beat the Nightmares to the double teaming, Randy.
That's true. Don't you love this? Quickest team in professional wrestling, don't you think? Two quick teams. I love it.
Yeah, this is excellent action. No question about that. And the audience really getting into the action we've had as Danny Davis trying to slow that momentum down. Takes a little time getting back in the ring. Facing off with Rick Morton. Slams him with a right hand. A second and a third one. And the referee on him all the time. Whips Morton across. Look at this. Oh, beauty. What a quick move. Nice. Ken Wayne treated to the same kind of action. Oh, boy, look at here. Man, oh, man, the Rock and Roll Express, as if to punctuate what Randy had just said about being the quickest team in wrestling, they added some very classy action to it. Wayne and Davis having a powwow with Hart at ringside. A little better than 3.5 minutes in. I think the crowd has got to say, yeah, boy, our favorites are the Rock and Roll Express, and they have really looked good against the Nightmares. Don't count Wayne and Davis out, though. They've got 5 years tag experience together.
Hey, you want to go back smoking your marijuana?
And to the corner, Robert now goes with a press on Ken Wayne, who kicks him loose, and out on the floor goes Robert. Danny Davis picking Robert up, slams him down. Rick Morton run out of there by the referee. Pretty classy move by Wayne over in the corner to get away from Robert. Well, we've got them all four in there for a brief moment. Davis working on the leg of Robert Gibson. Tag. Here comes Ken Wayne. And the Nightmares right at that knee joint, slamming down hard on Robert Gibson. Right on it. was going to the corner to tag Rick. Davis interrupted him, pulled him off the tag, and has him back with that knee in trouble. He bars that leg right at the knee where he can lean back, push in with his right hand, and he's kicked out of it. Davis catches him. Good move. Turns him into a Boston Crab. He doesn't have it set yet, but Ken Wayne's helping him out. Robert, who has got a lot of leverage with that height of his. Tag goes to Wayne, drops with an elbow, and Davis cuts loose of that Boston Crab. Into the ropes, whip. Around behind. He didn't get him in the classic clothesline. He clotheslined him, hooked his other hand in a loop, and power slammed his head into the mat. Double chop coming down as Davis double-handed Robert Gibson. Gibson whipped across the ring. Sunset flip. Look at Davis, but the referee getting Wayne out. Doesn't have him out for long. Six and a half minutes in. We're approaching the halfway mark time-wise in this match. Ken Wayne still shaking his head where he headbutted Gibson right in the face. Scoops him up, slams him down. Wayne getting a little speed up, drives down with that head, and Robert rolling toward the corner. Oh, boy. He didn't know how close he was to Rick Morton. A couple of more rolls, and he'd have been right in the corner for a tag. Davis takes over. And Robert trying to fight his way back. Smacks Davis with a good solid right hand. Oh, and as he comes in with a double chop, he raised the knee, but Ken Wayne caught him from behind, and there's a tag out to Ken Wayne. Both teams seem to be primed for this bout today, Randy.
That's right. They met before, Lance. Robert comes up. He makes the tag. That's what he needed.
Rick Morton coming in with the Nightmares. He's fresh. Ricky, a good drop kick. Right over on Wayne, and Robert up off the floor, swinging away. Kane from Hart nails Rick Morton right in the back of the head. Nightmares. Davis. Backbreaker. He's got Morton. Ken Wayne going to come off, and he misses him. Morton covers. The referee. 1, 2, 3. Tag. That's it. 8 minutes, 19 seconds. Very classy finish with Rick Morton getting out of the way as Ken Wayne was going to put him away. Rolling right into a pin position. The referee counted 1, 2, 3. And the winners, Rick and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express.